Hello, my name is Keith Bailey, here to do picks and predictions for NFL Week 4. I'm a bitter Titans fan coming at you because I don't know. I expected to lose that game. We're up 27-14. I don't know. Being a Titans fan, you kind of expect them to blow games, but Marcus Mariota looks very good, so I'm going to count my blessings. And team with buys this week include Tennessee Titans, speak of the devil, and the New England Patriots. Other than that, there are 15 NFL games. First game is the Ravens at the Steelers. I'm picking the Steelers to win this game by a score of 23-17. Um, I think the Ravens dropped to 0-4. It's hard to fathom, but Pittsburgh, I know they have Michael Vick, but they still have weapons all over the field. So Michael Vick really has no excuse. Um, Jets at Dolphins. I'm going with another upset. I'm picking Miami in this game over New York. I think New York fell back to earth a little bit last week, and I think Miami, they've been slumping. I think they wake up a little bit, and I think they take care of the Jets. They're at home, and they're not favored, but this game is another one that could kind of go either way. But the Jets are slight favorites. Giants at Bills. I think the Bills are going to slaughter the Giants. I am so high on Buffalo. That defense is nasty. Victor Cruz hurt himself again. We don't know how serious that injury is, but I think the Bills take this game by a score of 30-13 over the Giants. And I think Miami, going back to the other game, I think Miami takes care of the Jets 27-20. Panthers at Buccaneers. I flirted with picking the Buccaneers here, but then I decided I I can't because the Buccaneers are the Buccaneers and their field goal kicker even has issues. So I'm going with the Carolina Panthers to take this game by a score of 21-13 over the Buccaneers. Panthers get to 4-0, but I'm not going to put much stock in them until they play a real opponent. They've played terrible teams. They played the Jaguars, the Texans, the Drew Breesless Saints, and now the Buccaneers. So it's probably one of the easiest roads to 4-0 I've ever seen in the NFL. Next up, we got the Raiders at the Bears. Raiders have the inside track to a 3-1 record. When was the last time we would ever say that? I think the Raiders go into the Windy City and they beat the Bears by a score of 28-14. Derek Carr he's playing well. He's looking good. Chiefs at Bengals. I think Cincinnati gets to 4-0. This game is not in prime time, so that means the Bengals will probably win anyways. Um, I think they take it 31-24 over Kansas City. Kansas City has had a tough stretch of opponents so far this year. They've played the Broncos, Packers, and Bengals all in back-to-back weeks. I mean, all those teams are undefeated. So bad luck, bad draw on Kansas City's part, but I think the Bengals go to 4-0. Another team that gets to 4-0, I think, is Atlanta. Houston travels to Atlanta to play the Falcons, and I think the Falcons get the win here, 30-20. Houston still has quarterback problems, and Atlanta's good. They're they're something to watch out for. Dan Quinn, I called it from the beginning. I'm the one that picked Atlanta over Philadelphia, and everyone laughed at me. Oh no, I don't know. There's something about the Falcons that people need to watch out for. So I think Atlanta gets the win. Jaguars at Colts. I think Indianapolis continues their winning ways against the Jaguars. I think the Colts take it by a score of 34-17 over Jacksonville. Um, Indianapolis, I don't know how they do it with their comebacks, especially at my expense. But you know what? I have to give credit to where it's due. Andrew Luck played lights out in the fourth quarter, and they continue to win here. Eagles at Redskins. I'm picking the Eagles. Eagles also are a team that continues to win, and they feast on a sloppy Redskins team that has questionable starting quarterback issues. So I think the Philadelphia Eagles end up taking this game by a score of 28-24. I think the Redskins keep it a little close. Browns at Chargers. I think San Diego gets their second one of the year. Cleveland drops to 1-3, and I think the Chargers end up taking this game by a score of 30-14 over Cleveland. Cleveland needs to start Johnny Manziel. They need to find out if he's the answer right away. So that way, if he's not the answer, they could get another quarterback in the draft. But this is a matchup we don't really see too much, Cleveland and San Diego, but we'll see. The Vikings at Broncos. Speaking of matchups we don't see too often, I think the Broncos take this game, but I think it's very close. I think the Broncos win on a game-winning field goal 20-17. Minnesota, they're no slouch this year. They're not. They're good. They're very good. Packers at 49ers. Give me a break. I think Green Bay goes into San Francisco and stomps them. I think maybe the final score could be 38-14 over San Francisco. That game one, San Francisco 49ers and Minnesota Vikings. That was a fluke. 49ers lose big. Rams at Cardinals. I think the Cardinals go to 4-0. Bunch of 4-0 teams in the league this year. I think the Cardinals get the win by a score of 31-20. The Rams defense is good. That's why I'm giving the Cardinals only 31 points. Cardinals offense is rolling on all cylinders, really. Cowboys at Saints. Picking the Cowboys. By a score of 23-20 over the Saints. This pick might change depending on whether or not Drew Brees ends up playing, but right now it's Dallas. Lions at Seahawks. Detroit, you're in trouble. You got games against the Seahawks and Cardinals coming up, and you're 0-3. That's terrible. I think the Seahawks get the win by a score of 23-10. It's a Monday nighter. I think Seattle gets to 2-2. Those are my picks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all next time.